Hi there, Briar here from Mindset Mama. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going through our third mindset pillar. So these are the pillars that we do every single day in order to be working on our mindset and making sure that we are moving forward with our mindset journey. And we've already discussed learning our language and counting our wins. And today we're going to talk about imagination theater. So this pillar can be incredibly powerful, especially if we do it regularly. So what we need to do is we need to sit in a silent space, hopefully as calm as possible in your environment, and we need to see yourself sitting in a movie theater. And as the lights go down and the screen comes to life, you're going to see yourself in the future on the screen. And it can be very specific imagination about a specific goal that you're working towards, or it can be a really broad picture, a broad movie that you're watching about your life. But I want you to do it for the future. So it could be a week from now, it could be a year from now, it could be 5 years from now, it could be 10 years from now. But I want you to be imagining as much detail around this scenario as you possibly can. So for instance, I took a group of teens through this exercise just the other day, and we did it for 10 years in the future. For them, they're 15, 16 years old, and they are still in high school or wrapping up high school in the next few months. And I really wanted to give them a huge timeline, 10 years out, what their life was looking like. And we walked through all of the different types of things that they might be imagining in this imagination theater. So where they were living, the people that were around them in their life, the type of job that they have. They were imagining, that their impact on the world, what they were doing for others. They were imagining literally all the little details of their lives. Did they have pets? Who were their friends? What type of clothes were they wearing? What was the type of language they were using when they were speaking to others and to themselves? And we went through all of these details, and they were lying there in silence with their eyes closed, and they were letting this imagination theater, this movie, play out in front of them. And then I asked them to open their eyes, and they wrote all of those details down. And you can do this too. Again, it could be a huge, broad imagination theater like they did, or it could be very specific. So maybe you're in the process of finding a new job, a new career. So you're going to do this looking at what that job looks like. What do you feel like when you wake up in the morning going to this new job that you now have? What are you wearing to this job? What type of language are you using while you're there working? Who are you working with? What are your colleagues like? What type of attitude and energy do they have? What type of impact are you making in the world by doing this new job? So I want you to take all of those details, as many as you possibly can, about this job, as though you were already there watching that movie of you walking through your day-to-day actions in this new career. And you're going to imagine them all, and then you're going to write them out. And the funny thing is with imagination theater is that when you do this every single day, your imagination of that scenario gets more and more detailed. So it's funny, sometimes we think, oh, well, why would I do it again tomorrow when I've just done it today? I'm going to imagine the same things. But in reality, it goes another layer and another layer, and you get deeper and deeper into all of these details. And the more you can imagine these, the more likely they are to play out. It's that idea of bringing to yourself what it is that you want. That theory of this from the movie The Secret, right? So we have all of these dreams and aspirations, but if we don't know exactly what we're working towards, it's really hard to know when it shows up in front of us, right? But when we're imagining it every single day, right down to those fine tuned details, then it's way more likely to come into our lives. So I ask you this week to focus on what those goals are that you're working towards, and sit down and imagine them. Imagine every single detail. A new job, a new relationship, if you're wanting to build a family, if you want to move to a new location, imagine it all. Imagine it all in detail, and then get those details down on paper. Write them out every single day, because the power of taking things from our mind through our body in through our hands, and either typing them out or writing them out handwritten, is even more powerful. It just helps really solidify them into not only our imagination, but into our soul, into our cells. And that can be very, very powerful. So as you're learning your language, as you're counting your wins every day, add in some imagination theater every single day, and see how things start to manifest for you in your life. Please let me know if you have questions. You can either type them below, or you can send them to me directly. I'm happy to answer any questions that come in about imagination theater, or any troubles that you might have. And please like and share this video. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe to our channel. We have lots of new video and content coming your way, and we don't want you to miss anything. So go ahead and subscribe to our channel, and I look really forward to seeing you again soon. Have a great day.